Hello my friend and welcome back. My name is Hannah and today I have a first impression of the new Kaleidos Space Age Gifted Duochrome Highlighter. As you can tell, I've already done my face off of camera. If you're interested about anything that I am wearing on my face, I do have links down below. The only thing that isn't currently available is the eyeshadow palette that I used. It is the Club Nebula palette from Kaleidos, which is no longer available. It was a wonderful collection that came out, I believe, around this time last year, or was it February? But today's video is going to be fairly short since it's just doing a highlighter, but I do want to give you guys some swatch comparisons to some of the other highlighters that I have and put it with the Space Age Prophecy. I think that the Space Age Prophecy is more like gold, bronze, green kind of shift. This gifted highlighter to me looks more like pink green kind of shift, but we'll see. We'll see when I play with it. So I'm going to zoom us in just so we can see the application of the highlighter. Okay, now that we're zoomed in, I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to apply it dry one side and then get the brush wet on the other side just so we can see the actual shift. This is the packaging that it comes in, and this is the Space Age Prophecy. I think it's pretty fun that these ones are in a more metallic kind of casing, because these are like their normal highlighters, or their other highlighters that aren't the duochromes are more in like this matte kind of finish. And I don't know, should I go in with my Kaleidos highlighter brush? I'll go in with this one, that's fine. So I think on this side I'll just go in dry and see what happens. It's really pretty, like in the light you can kind of see the green in it, and so I'm just gonna apply it right underneath. Oh, it sort of reminds me of the Mars Melter. It's like that same kind of pink. And I'm just gonna work it in. Like, look at how my cheek just got. How cool is that? I'll take a little bit up here. Wow. And then I'll do a little bit on my chin, down here, on my lip. That is so, it's kind of hard for me to really see the shift because in the light right now it's mostly picking up the pink. But I can see a little bit of the green underneath. It might just kind of be color correcting on me. I'm not quite sure. It is very, very pretty. So then on this side, I will get my my brush wet. I'm using the Nabla highlighter blush. It's like a softer, kind of denser, like U-shaped tip. I like these kind of brushes for my highlighter. Oh, I can definitely see, okay, so looking this way, I could definitely see more of the green, but when it's under the direct light, it's pink. And what I like about this formula is that you can, when you first apply it, it looks kind of like chunky glittery, but you can work it into your skin and it just becomes like a wet finish, almost like, I don't know, like a ghost in the shell kind of art. And I'll take a little bit down my nose and across. And I'll take some up on the other side. I I'm not surprised, I'm not shocked. I thought that this was going to be a wonderful formula because I really do love the Prophecy, I drew a blank. I really love the Prophecy highlighter, but let's zoom out and let me show you some swatches, and I can give you some of my final thoughts. Okay, so I really enjoyed this I think, how do I want to phrase this? I think I enjoyed this highlighter more than the Space Age Prophecy, only because these are the kind of highlighter tones that I reach for. The Space Age Prophecy is more of like I like to wear it in the summertime, but it's more of like my standout kind of highlighter. Like this is not a natural highlight by any means, but in like the color schemes and the color stories that I use a lot of the time, I can see myself reaching for this a lot more over the Prophecy one. I'm excited that they expanded on this particular line, their Space Age line. I don't know, Kaleidos is one of those brands where if they release something, they don't really release like huge giant collections. I think that's only recently in the past few years. They're kind of like a set, like they had their Apple lip collection, but it was just like the lips, you know what I mean? It wasn't like lips, a highlighter, a palette, and blah blah blah, you know, like it's all kind of condensed. Even with the Club Nebula palette, they could have easily released like a highlighter to go with it, but it was just the eyeshadow palette. So I think Kaleidos is very good at like focusing on an idea and really kind of taking the time to work out those concepts. So I'm not surprised over the quality and the results and my feelings of this highlighter. I knew I was gonna like it. I just think it's hard to kind of see these color shifts through, like, I don't know, it looks a lot different than what you see on camera is all I can say. Especially even going into like the natural lighting, you definitely see more of like the greens and pinks kind of poking through than my studio lights. But I think it's really gorgeous, and like to pair it with this more like kind of muted purple eye is really, really cool. I'm very excited. I really like this particular highlighter, so I'm gonna put in I'm gonna insert some B-roll right now of the other highlighters. So the very top one will be the Gifted, the second one will be the Prophecy, and then the third one will be Moon Cruiser, which is more of like their blue shift, and then the pink one at the bottom. So like they don't all quite look the same. You can definitely tell the two different duochromes apart. The Mars Melter is a bit more of like a chunky pink kind of glitter, but I will say that this Gifted tone has more of like that same kind of pink finish. I think it looks more like resemblance of the original Mars Melter than this current one, which I like because I think that they're discontinuing their original Mars Melter. It's been on sale for a while. And I don't know, so I like that they can reincorporate that formula into something else. I'm excited to see what Kaleidos releases this year. I don't know, they might do another collaboration with another creator, which would be pretty cool because I think there have been a lot of creators in the past year that have done really great looks with Kaleidos that I think would make an awesome collection. The only downside to Kaleidos is that it is a China-based company, so when you put in your order, it does take a while to get to you. When I'm filming this is a little bit after Christmas, and I put in my order as soon as it went live. Like I was on the website as soon as it went live and I ordered my highlighter and it just got to me. So if you don't mind waiting, I think it's worth the wait. I think it's really, really lovely. But let me know in the comments down below. Did you reach for this product? Are you a fan of Kaleidos? Did I change your mind on this highlighter? I don't know. I wanted to give like a more honest and different kind of take on this highlighter because like I said, of the content that I've seen, it looks different every time I've seen it, which could be a good thing or a bad thing because like, I don't know, when you're trying to purchase a product, because these are like $39 highlighters, so it's not like they're super affordable, and so you just want to make sure that you know exactly what you're purchasing. So if I helped you out, let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye.